Hello, in this presentation I'm going to talk to you about voice in academic writing. When we express ideas in an essay, those ideas are either our own ideas or they are ideas that we have read somewhere, ideas from a source. When we express our own ideas, we do so in our own voice, that is, our own words and sentence structure. When we express ideas from a source that we have read, we either use our own voice or we use a direct quotation. If we use our own voice, we either paraphrase the source or we summarize the material from our source. If we directly quote our source, we use quotation marks to indicate this. This paragraph begins with a topic sentence. Pedagogical attitudes about the use of first-person pronouns I and me underwent a paradigm shift in the 1990s amongst certain scholars of academic writing. This sentence expresses the writer's own ideas and is written in the writer's own voice. The next sentence contains a direct quotation. The suppression of the authorial I in academic writing is ultimately a rhetorical ploy designed to create the appearance of objectivity. This represents Raymond's ideas and is written in Raymond's voice. The writer's own ideas and voice are used to introduce this quote. Thus Raymond, 1993, page 482, proposes that, in this instance, part of the original source has been omitted, and so the writer has had to add the words designed to create in order to complete the sentence. The square brackets indicate that these are Raymond's ideas written in the writer's own voice. The next sentence contains another direct quotation. Omitting the authorial I is a rhetorical strategy that can be and has been used to turn opinions into truth, to silence women and other marginalized groups, and to trivialize their concerns. The uses of an authorial I, or lack thereof, have social, moral, and political consequences for which authors bear responsibility. This represents Kirsch's ideas and is written in Kirsch's voice. The writer's own ideas and voice are used to introduce this direct quote. Even more radically, Kirsch, 1994, page 382, writing from a political feminist perspective, proposes that, again, part of the original source has been omitted, and so the writer has had to add the word the in order to complete the sentence. The square brackets indicate that Kirsch's ideas are expressed in the writer's voice. The next sentence contains a synthesis of Raymond's and Kirsch's ideas expressed in the writer's voice. The notion that an academic paper is rendered objective by the omission of personal pronouns is founded on the flawed premise that such objectivity is real. The writer's own ideas and voice are used to introduce this synthesis. For both Raymond, 1993, and Kirsch, 1994, the paragraph ends with a concluding sentence consisting of the writer's own ideas and voice. Thus, one might consider it unethical for a writer not to make it clear when they are expressing their own personal stance.